Hi everyone, welcome to the August set. This set is actually basically more of a transition at this time frame. Our priorities that we're looking at during this time frame are number one, the key drivers we have in our store. I'll bring you through those today and show you how we work them in the store. This is something that we actually want to continue for August, September, and going on. That our key drivers are basically our tables, and they actually bring the biggest part of our business, and we're going to keep them that way. So less lifestyle and more commodity based. The second thing we're looking at is really it's 35 degrees outside where we are right now, and it will be most of everywhere in the country, is the wear now possibility. So making sure that your face outs within the walls, the mannequins are dressed, they're actually temperature appropriate. So we're actually showing more of our sleeveless, our short sleeve options, and then the longer sleeves are more on the sidebars at the bottom are not as shown as much. But still very keeping also an idea of outfitting. So we still show some pieces outfitted that way. So we're starting real quick in the front here with the ankle pant. Obviously there's one missing here, we don't have a sample, but you'll get it in the setup guide. These are all the ankle pants we have for this time frame. Regular on top, petites at the bottom, and these are part of the key drivers. So keep in mind your key drivers are at a price point, not part of the rest of the promotion. So these are $39.99. They're not part of 25 off on top of that. So that's something we need to be clear about. We're offering great prices on our tables everywhere. Beautiful mannequins to go with it too. And then on this side here, we have our newest collection, Mad for menswear. We still have our 2T stand this time that talk about the fashion pieces. Some stores will be getting the blazers. 20 student stores will be getting the blazers and actually showing the blazers with a beautiful denim look that way too. But the pant is still on the T stand. I won't go through that too much, but then you guys have done those before. Same thing, the wall is going to be this collection here. Sorry for the mess. The store has been incredibly busy in the last 2 hours, but this is just, you'll have the pretty pictures in the setup guide. Again, a few spotlight items in the wall, talking about, for example, this skirt at $26.99, which is a great price point. Something that's new arriving to the store is this new foam core. This is something that we're going to be using going forward to spotlight a specific item. So if we have a spotlight item like this top here at a great price, right now, with the 25% off, it ends up being $29.92. So it talks about the actual price, not only the percentage. So, and we made sure to talk about prices throughout the store. You'll see the actual dollar amount versus the percentage amount. And if it is a percentage amount, there's a menu to go with it. So very important that we start using those in a fun way. And at the back of this rack, and I'll turn it around, you don't have to go at the back, Andrew, and just to show you what it's gonna look like. It's basically the same item in all the different prints, either petites or regular, all here, all in one easy place to shop. They can always go back into the collections if we decide to change that in a week or two. So we'll let you know what the items are to be on this rack here, and then we'll just go on from there. In this store here, we have the dresses behind me, but I'd like to bring you next to the second driver. So the second key driver we have in the store here is obviously the denim table. So August, you guys, is going to be very much two-layer. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but basically you're going to start with this setup here, and then within the 2 weeks, you'll have to start switching things around, all right? So we'll have all the jeans here. The longer jeans are here. The ankle jeans are on the side here. And then we have the table of sweaters to go with it at $29.99, and the jeans are all $39.99. When I was talking to you about the switch within 2 weeks, is that starting to week 3 and week 4, you have more jeans arriving, more long, full-length jeans arriving, and you'll have to start figuring out a way to actually extend this table. And we'll send you ideas on how to do it on your second week. we're gonna move on to Pretty Providence. I didn't forget about the other wall, Andrew. We'll go back to that after. Pretty Providence. This is the wall we have here, and in most stores, it's gonna have one more section. You'll be able to look at the pictures we'll show you. We actually have our new curvy slimming pant, which is actually the 5 pocket that you're familiar with, but it's made in curvy this year. So this is going to be in this wall here, and this wall here in this store is not in the same place that it will be in all other stores. In all other stores, it's going to be in 3rd position, which is right after Mad from menswear that you've seen before. So I'll bring you to the next area. In the next area, we have the few pieces that we had left from Rough Charms. They're actually on the S rack on the floor, easy to shop. This collection sold through quite well for us in July. And there's actually in this store here not enough to create a full wall out of it in regular. So we kept it on the S rack. What we did instead is we tried to make this new here. We brought, what was it called, Andrew, this collection?
Garden Party.
Garden Party, thank you. So we brought Garden Party in the wall. We have a lot of black right now. So it was easy to do the black, the light gray, and then a few pops of pink in here. This might not be able to do that in all stores, or it might not live a full month. We will share with you also an option B, which is made basically in 2 weeks from now. All you have to do is basically take the pop of pink out of here and add the new pieces from Animal Instinct, which is a pop of red, and some pieces are animal base. We're going to take a break.